Hello!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den, live from a flood zone, apparently. This is episode 95 of the kind of long-running weekly live podcast.
Yep.
So, would you like to explain to the viewers what they can't really see?
Normally we're like 2 feet to the right,
Yeah,
or to your left,
and not as close as we are right now.
There's just a giant flood in that, or there was. Yeah, there was a lot of rain in New York, so there's a flood on that side. The water creeped up, so we moved everything a little bit. So and now we're here. We can touch.
We can. It's very, very bad, and I don't like it. I hate the change like this, and pretty soon we're gonna go back to the green couch.
I don't like having to because my elbow keeps hitting this.
Yeah, I have a table just off frame because you didn't have this here first.
I didn't think it would fit,
but it does. But I don't like doing this awkward grab for
that's
it,
not
so
good.
I think I'm gonna move it over here.
What up, the Ogre Lord Atten, Game Player, Fusion Riptide, Wildcat, Michael.
Hello, Nicholas. Hello, everybody.
Hello, anyone and everyone who has joined us today for this episode.
Fred already right off the bat.
Damn, Fred. Too fast.
Fred. Too fast.
Too furious.
Slow down there, all right? We're a bunch of old people here.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $2 super chat. A noise will happen eventually.
Yeah.
So, you might have noticed the title is Nintendo Hates Me.
Yes.
Do you know the story?
I pieced it together here and there from like your Twitter and from our emails, but
all right, if you saw our Twitter, you might know this already. But about a month ago, I applied to be a Nintendo ambassador because I figured out how. There's just an email address that you can find somewhere on the internet that you just apply. Nintendo ambassador means that there it is. There's the sound. Nintendo ambassador means that they just send you a free game. Yeah. Or they'll send you a game if they want you to get a game early and like preview it for your viewers or whatever. Okay. They'll send you stuff. It's not the same as their creators program.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's.
I thought they were like.
No, it's not the one where they take 30% of your ad revenue.
Okay, that makes more sense. That'd be a separate thing.
The Nintendo Ambassador program is literally they put you in their program to send you promotional copies of a game,
right?
If they want you to cover it or something.
Which the Overlord with the $2 super chat.
Oh damn!
Remember me, my boys? Heart emoji. Much love, guys. Aw,
thank you very much, the Overlord.
Back to your story.
So. I applied about a month ago,
right?
Because I was like, "Yo, I got all these Nintendo videos. I need to get Nintendo stuff early because all these other people get videos out before I can, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to. I don't want to review games, but I want to be able to talk about the game before it comes out. There's a lot of things you could do. I talked about this on the Nintendo Prime podcast, which I don't think is still out yet. That was like a week ago. Because there was some big controversy. A press copy of a 3DS game leaked, and they know who it is because there's something in the game that tells you whose game it was.
Oh wow!
So they cracked down really hard on press copies.
Right.
And after that news came out, I was like, well, let's give a poke back because I don't see why we shouldn't be an ambassador. I want to get Mario Odyssey.
Right.
That's
what it boils down to. Yeah.
I want Mario Odyssey before it comes out. So I poke them, hey, just want to check the status, see what's up. And they sent me an email back that pretty much just says, I'll read the important bit.
Right.
And I thought I was a shoo-in. So this is a sure shot. They said, in reviewing your online social channels, we're not sure if the Nintendo Brand Ambassador Program best aligns with your current online content due to some of the strong language subject matter, but thank you again for notifying, blah, blah, blah. So, again, the important bit is, after reviewing some of your current online... Wait. Reviewing your online social channels. Not sure if you fit due to some strong language subject matter, which isn't good English,
right?
But strong language subject matter.
Basically, what it boils down to is they were. No, continue.
I don't want you to blow up the reveal yet.
All right, I won't.
So I was like, we bleep out all of our curses. Was that not good enough? Us bleeping out all of our curses. We don't even curse on this show because we want to be family friendly. I was like, this is garbage. This can't be right. And then I sent it to AJ actually. And he's the one who brought up the social channels things. I was like, online social channels. So they looked into my social media.
Right.
So I was like, well, what the hell could possibly be wrong there? And then I saw my Twitter, and I curse a lot on my Twitter, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that's still not enough. That shouldn't be. They can't get me for cursing on my Twitter. It's my Twitter. I can do whatever the hell I want on my Twitter. And then I looked at our Instagram, and now, Will, what here, just out of the blue, if you had to guess, which one of these do you think maybe sticks out as something that might not be brand friendly to Nintendo?
Well, I feel like it might be Han Solo punching an otter.
You don't think it's Jackie Chan? Because he's had some scandals.
Right, but I mean, he's been like a treasure over there.
In China.
Right. But, he's had some games before, and I think they're okay with that. No, I would definitely say it's you wearing Cappy and giving the finger with your big minstrel gloves.
Minstrel gloves?
Yeah.
And the caption is, "One more week, losers." So maybe, just maybe it was that. I thought, when I looked at my Twitter, I thought it was, because right before this, I tweeted a link to me play. It was a stream of me playing Mario Maker.
Right.
And it said, "Hey, it's fucking Mario time." I was like, maybe that was it, but no, it was definitely me wearing that.
Yeah, I would say
maybe not exactly brand.
No.
So after that, I sent an email back and I said, after reviewing my own social channels, I completely see where you're coming from, and I will keep that in mind in the future. Thank you. So I'm not mad. I completely understand why they would say that.
So
if I was wearing a Sonic costume, giving the finger, it wouldn't be a problem.
Probably not.
But it's that I am directly representing their brand, pretending to be their brand, and being obscene.
Yeah, I feel like
that is the problem.
They were probably, the first draft of that email was like, that may fly in a Sony or Microsoft house, but this is Nintendo, boy.
So I will not be a Nintendo brand ambassador for at least a few months. I'm going to try again after the new year or whatever.
Yeah.
But that being said, Mario Odyssey, I'll be streaming it at midnight when everybody else gets it.
There you go.
That's our life.
Yeah.
Not that Nintendo has ever sent us anything.
No.
So they're not taking anything away from us.
No. It would be nice if they sent us stuff, but one day.
Yeah. One
day when Bob starts posting pictures of himself flipping off the camera in cosplay.
Anyway, so that all being said, Will, let's talk about that one time we got to see Mario's dick.
What?
Yeah. All right, here it is. By Kotaku. This is just posted. While we're on the subject of Nintendo and not giving us free games, let's talk about the time we saw Mario's dick that one time. Between 1988 and 1998, manga publisher Kodansha released a series of officially licensed kids comics based on the Mushroom Kingdom, known popularly in Japan as KC Mario. Each series is based on a classic Mario game, meaning there are titles for everything from Yoshi's Island to Mario Kart. We're here for the first time. We're here for the very first issue, though. Super Mario Land 1 by Kazuki Motoyama. Fred is probably loving every second of this, Mr. Manga guy. The manga itself is a wild ride, trying its best to marry the locations and enemies of the game, blah, blah, blah. So it introduces some characters, takes some liberties with Mario's abilities and features, blah, blah. It is a very pretty manga.
Yeah.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, no, I got it up here, yeah.
So, long story short, there's a part where he loses his pants because he goes in the water or something, and there's his little tiny dick. There it is.
Yeah, I got it up on screen.
It's just a little you.
Yeah, it's subtle.
It's subtle.
I think proportionally it's right.
He's now, the new canon is that he's supposed to be a 25 or 6 year old
something like that,
guy. So, and let's get real here, Will. He's Italian.
Yeah,
I would say that's not proportional.
No. It's also a lot less hair than there would be on a normal Italian.
Yes. There should be just head to toe hair. Well, that's another thing. The shirtless picture of him that we have
Yeah.
has no hair, and
Yeah.
I know what you're laughing at. You're laughing at the
Blade Runner, yeah.
Yes, okay, that very good reporting on Kotaku.
That
All right,
just
let me
made
get
it.
his-
I'm seeing that tomorrow night finally.
I still have not seen it.
If you want to come, Broadway Mall.
Tomorrow night. First of all, I got to do that class tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
Second of all, Mario Odyssey.
Right. Well, we're seeing the 6:40, and so 3 hours, so we'll be done by 10.
I would go with you.
But you got the class.
I got to go to a class. $5 super chat for Fred. Contractual payment for anime and manga.
Oh,
So
thank you.
if we talk about anime and manga, yes, we should bring it up at least once a show.
We should.
Just so that he has to give us money. Thank you very much, Fred. So that's that. I just had to talk about, while we were on the subject of representing Nintendo's brand,
Right.
I wanted to bring up Mario's tiny little dick.
So now we're never going to be a brand ambassador.
Moving on.
Yes.
Well, the Sonic Forces demo.
Yeah, tell me about this. Because I saw as people were talking about it, so I went home, turned on my Switch, tried to download it, and it wasn't there. So
That's because it's Japanese only.
Oh, okay.
But don't you worry, Will, because I have it. And I played it.
Okay.
Wow. Oh boy. There are some problems that I have. The reason I made you sit over there before,
Yes.
we did a little test, is that at the very end of the stream, we are going to play it.
Okay.
Things might go wrong. So what we'll do is we'll probably cut the audio podcast because it's not going to be very interesting for them. If you want to see it, just go to YouTube.
YouTube.com/Wulff Den, search for Sonic Forces demo playthrough.
No, it'll be in the it'll be in the video.
Okay.
It'll just be all the way at the end.
Right.
So you got to go to the podcast and then go all the way at the end.
We'll put a note in the video description where it is.
Yeah. I'll put a little timestamp. But yeah, you have to have a Japanese eShop account, which is a lot easier to get than it sounds.
Yeah.
You literally just make an account and you set the region to be Japan. That's
Okay.
it. And then all automatically the eShop is in Japanese.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just download the demo and it is not good. So there are 3 different levels.
Okay.
You get a 3D Sonic level.
Okay.
You get a classic Sonic 2D, but it's a boss fight. It's the boss fight that you've probably seen where you're fighting Eggman.
In Green Hill Zone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the Creator Hero.
Okay.
You only get to play 30 seconds of each.
What?
30 seconds. And then it fades out and says, "Thanks for playing."
That's ridiculous.
Also, obviously I didn't get to play too much.
Yeah.
But when I was classic Sonic, I got hit once and my rings fell out. I collected the rings and then I got hit again and I lost all of the rings. They were gone. You cannot pick them back up.
I remember hearing like a while ago that they're doing something really different with the rings.
Yeah.
Like the way classic Sonic handles the rings is different from the way modern Sonic handles the rings, which is different from the way the creative character, all the creative characters handle rings differently.
Yeah, the creative character that I played as, I think you can only play as one.
Right.
You get hit and all of your rings are gone.
Yeah.
And there's no getting it back.
Yeah.
And that is insane.
That's
because that is a very important game mechanic.
Fundamental game mechanic of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Like to change that completely after 25 years, that would be like, taking a Street Fighter game and removing kicking from it.
I was going to say it's like taking a Mario game and removing the mushroom aspect, but that's what they did with 3D Mario.
Yeah. No, it definitely.
But they did it, but they replaced it with something better.
Right. No, it would be
better,
like
but,
a Street Fighter game where you can't kick. That's like the closest thing.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Also, I'll know. I want you to play it because you have to feel this.
Yeah.
When you gain momentum, you can't move. You just can't. You can't move.
Really?
Yeah. There's just no. You like already the track is very narrow.
Right.
But you ever play Sonic Dash where there's like
the iPhone game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's 3 different spots you
Yeah.
can go on. It feels like that.
Okay.
But once you gain momentum, you can't go left to right.
Okay.
You lose all control.
Is it like in Sonic Generations? Because Sonic Generations have some segments like that, and you can move, but in order to move properly, you have to hit left trigger to go left or right trigger to go right. Do you know? Is it like that or?
I see. It's very possible because I because all of the hints that you get are in Japanese. so I can't tell.
Okay.
Everybody is yelling at me and saying that you play for 1 minute each level.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Okay.
if that. I'm not. It might be 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it's less than a minute.
All right.
Though.
Well, when we
we'll figure. We'll find
test it out and we will verify.
Yeah, I'm almost positive it's less than a minute because
Okay.
well, everybody seems pretty certain that it's 60 seconds. It is very short.
Right.
If it's 60 seconds, it feels like it just blows by.
I remember when the demo for Sonic Generations came out. The first demo for Sonic Generations. It was weird because you can only play as Classic Sonic for the Green Hill Zone. That was it. And then the demo was timed. So like after like July something, you couldn't play it anymore. And that level, Green Hill Zone Classic Sonic level, is like a minute long at most. So like you can just play that and then thanks for playing.
That's why I didn't think it was a minute, because the levels are a minute long.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was being slow. I was plowing through the level, and it just fades out. Thanks for playing.
That's so weird.
it's crazy. And
I was seeing like some other people saying like this is a bad demo, but I thought it was just like buggy or like glitchy, like traditionally bad Sonic game.
I hate ripping apart the mechanics because you can't get a feel for them.
If it's only like even if it's like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to play it because it just feels like you have no control.
Okay.
It's sad. It's not a good representation of this game, and if this is what we're getting, it's very not good.
Yeah.
It is very not good.
That's sad. That makes
cannot
me
wait for you to
really
play.
sad.
Viper says, believe it was 30 seconds for one level, 60 for the other two. I don't know. We'll find out later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that oof. And a lot of people are saying that it's not a good look for Sonic.
No.
I wonder why it's Japanese only.
I mean, it might be like they're like a time thing. Like they're gonna release it. They release it in Japan first, and then they're gonna release it in North America.
I thought maybe they did it just because a lot of people have concerns that maybe the game might not be as good.
Maybe,
but well, it doesn't look good. It didn't help them at all. Yeah, everybody's mad that it's short, and everybody's also still yelling at me that it's 1 minute. Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
What do we got here? Talked about Sonic Forces demo.
Yes.
What is all this?
I have no idea. I just posted something in the Keep, and then all of that showed up. Did we get hacked live on YouTube?
I don't know. That's so weird.
Like before,
Did someone get auto completed?
I don't
Our
know.
Google Keep got it started.
Yeah.
We got some weird messages. If you're screwing with us, write something.
Like I posted this one link, and before that, it was just Wolfenstein 2 news and Animal Crossing news, and then I pasted the link in, and now all this crap showed up.
Well, I added stuff.
Right. But it was like instant.
It looks like the links just got broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the links just got broken.
Okay.
So now all of our links are broken. Great.
All right.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Do these links even work? No, the links don't work anymore. That's good.
All right. Well, I got them up here. I can post them again.
Well, the Switch. Well, I don't really need the article for this, but the Switch now, with the new update, it took a while, but people realized that the USB GameCube adapter thing
For the Wii U.
Works with the Switch now.
Yes.
So they allowed GameCube controller support,
Yes.
which I think is a very big deal.
That is a very big deal. You are not alone in thinking that.
Supposedly, you kind of need a Pro controller to navigate some menus. So
Yes.
you need to have the GameCube controller plugged in, but also have a Pro controller.
The GameCube controller is missing a shoulder button. The analog sticks don't click, and it's only got the one start button. Whereas the The Pro controller has like plus and minus. Also, GameCube controller doesn't have a home button, doesn't have a share button. So you still need, it's missing functionality.
Right.
But everything else still works. The face buttons work. The shoulder buttons that are there works. D-pad, the analog sticks for movement and camera. That all works fine.
Yeah. And obviously with some games it's weird because the A button is massive.
Yeah.
And the B button is the main button. It's the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's weird to have the A button so big in some games. But it works. So there's a couple theories, obviously.
Yeah.
The main theory is we're getting Smash Brothers.
Right. The other main theory is that we're getting GameCube Virtual Console.
That is what I think it is.
That's what I hope it is.
I think it's added functionality for GameCube Virtual Console for sure. Because we have to get GameCube.
Yeah, I think they even said they were gonna do it at some point, right? Didn't they say Mario Sunshine and then another game?
Yeah,
soon after. So
well, I don't think they nailed down a game,
right?
But they said you're getting GameCube Virtual Console. So but then they would need to add peripherals.
Well, do they though?
They need to sell.
They would need to sell the hub again.
Yes.
And they would probably need to start selling GameCube controllers again.
Yes. So they would need to rebrand them as Switch accessories,
Yeah.
So
they could still brand it GameCube in a way.
Well, they were branded Wii U before.
They were branded Smash Brothers. The controller.
The box didn't have Wii U on it at all?
The box did, yeah.
That's what I mean.
The controller itself had the Smash logo on it.
So this is easy for them because they already have this stuff. Mm-hmm. They just have to brand it that it's an accessory for the Nintendo Switch. Not the actual controller, but the box needs to say it's a Nintendo Switch accessory. So they could market that as an accessory to play with Virtual Console, but I'd be shocked if we didn't get Smash Bros. Melee as a Virtual Console game.
Oh yeah, no. If they're gonna do GameCube Virtual Console games, that'll be on there.
So that's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an accessory to me anyway. This is an accessory for Virtual Console, and we're getting Melee.
Yeah.
I would say this is pretty much yes, that is happening.
Yeah. Whenever they come out and talk about their online crap, that's when they'll officially tell us, yes, you're getting all of that.
I think we'll be hearing about Virtual Console and all that stuff after the holidays.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while. Mr. Brockarock, do Wavebirds work with that slot? I would be shocked if they didn't.
I think they will. You have to put the receiver in the hub.
Oh, wait. They work with the Wii U, with the hub.
Yeah.
For sure, without a doubt. So they have to work with this.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say yes.
I think because it recognizes the GameCube controller as a wired USB controller. That's what it recognized it as. Because I read an article saying that they tried other wired USB controllers.
They tried an Xbox controller.
That did not work. But some of the other ones did. And the 8-bit do Bluetooth controllers work on the Switch. So Nintendo has opened this up to a lot of third-party support for controllers and things like that.
Viper in the chat says, just checked Amazon, the Wii U GameCube controller adapter, official one from Nintendo, averages about $50.
Isn't that what it originally sold for?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because when it first came out, it was very difficult to find.
Yeah.
I remember it shot up to it was $90 to get one. So $50 ain't too bad.
Yeah.
That's a lot for an adapter, but
but it will be good, getting game controllers back, because I was reading another article how there's a problem in the professional Melee community, the tournament players. The controllers are wearing out, and they have to get the first wave of GameCube controllers aren't good enough. You need to get a second or third wave GameCube controllers because of how they now started making the analog stick.
So you can't get the new ones?
You can get the new ones.
Do they not like the new ones?
There's a slight, it's all crap that doesn't really matter, but the D-pad, it's a fraction of a millisecond difference.
They need to phase out the GameCube controller.
Get
rid of the GameCube controller. It is not more superior.
The big thing was the analog stick, though.
I think the big thing...
Well, the thing with the GameCube controller, and especially Melee, is the buttons, like the shape of the buttons, the placement of the buttons. Melee was designed with that controller, like fundamentally. Playing Melee on with a different button set just wouldn't work.
I think a big reason for them to still use GameCube controllers is the wired connection. That data is being sent through the wire. If you use a Pro controller, it's wireless. I think the new Pro controller data might send through the cable if you plug it in directly. Yeah. So that's awesome. Also, it'd be nice if the buttons were like more switches on a Pro controller, because I think they still got the membrane. Those will be weaker. They should somebody has to come out and make a Pro controller that is like just kind of like what Razer did. Razer made the Anza for the Xbox 360, which was like a super like perfect MLG controller. It had all the buttons were switches. They didn't have membranes underneath them. The thumbsticks were adjustable, so you can adjust the amount of resistance on them. That's good. I like the Pro controller because the right and left bumpers, they're quick. Yeah. On a GameCube controller, they're so big and it takes so much force to push down. And in Melee, you don't need. It's not like a racing game where you can.
You need that, yeah.
Yeah, where you need to. You don't need to push it down all the way, but in Melee, you need to push it down all the way. Mm-hmm. I don't know why people are talking about Overwatch in our chat.
Everybody talks about Overwatch, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Ben in the chat says, I tested Wavebirds. They work exactly the same as the wired ones.
Nice.
Oh, is Nintendo Prime in here? Oh, Nintendo Prime is in here.
Hi.
Nintendo Prime. Where's our podcast, Nintendo Prime? I've been talking about it. Where were we?
We're talking about.
What do you got? Give me something.
All right. So I just go into one of my stories.
Yeah, go into one.
All right. Let's stick with games for a minute. So yesterday, Microsoft released the first wave of original Xbox games that will be backwards compatible for the Xbox One.
Yay.
We own one of them.
Wow.
So the
original Xbox.
The original Xbox.
Oh, we don't have an original Xbox.
No.
But we have a couple of games.
We have a couple of games. The list
by the way, you need to update that list.
Yes, I do. The list of games include Black, Blood Rain 2, Crimson Skies, High Road to Vengeance, Dead to Rights, Ninja Gaiden Black, Fusion Frenzy, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, The King of Fighters Neo Wave, Prince of Persia Sands of Time, Psychonauts, Red Faction 2, Sid Meier's Pirates, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Where's Halo?
Not yet, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
There was an article on IGN about like the way they decide what to come out. I mean, Halo, not all the Halo games are backwards compatible from the 360 on the Xbox One yet either.
What?
I don't know. I'm not questioning their methods. Like
I am. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
I think because
that is the most important game on the original.
Xbox. Yeah. I think because you can get them all on the Xbox One as part of the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
So they're probably waiting a little bit because they're going to update the Master Chief Collection for Xbox One X to get new 4K textures and crap. So probably after that, they'll start trickling in the other Halo games from the other systems onto, because they want you to buy the new one. They don't want you to get the old ones.
I completely understand. I understand that they have all of these games collected already.
Right.
But give us the old game without the new features, you know?
Yeah.
Just give us the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. And the second most important Xbox original game, I can't believe they named it Xbox One. The second most important original Xbox game, Conker's Bad Fur Day, the re-release.
Again, that's on the Rare Replay. The original version is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, but you do get Knights of the Old Republic, which some might say is the third most important original Xbox game.
Oh, you do get Knights of the Old Republic.
You do get Knights of the Old Republic. The only one
that is an important game.
The only one of these games that we own is Crimson Skies, and we own it because I bought it 2 months ago. Because right after they announced that Crimson Skies is going to be the first game, I went out and got it because I've always wanted to play that game. These games will run in 1080p, and will be, the frame rates are smoother now. Online doesn't work because they shut off all the servers, but System Link does. And you can System Link between an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, and an original Xbox. That works.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
that you could system like an original Xbox to an Xbox One. That's crazy.
And if you don't own these games already, they are available digitally through the Xbox Marketplace for $10 each.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If you do own the original game, you just put the disc in and it will work.
This is a great system.
Yes. I love that they are doing this and that they went all the way back to the original Xbox and started doing this. I haven't tested Crimson Skies yet, but I will definitely be doing that the second I get a free moment.
At the very least, the original Halo should work if you put the disc in. At the very least.
I feel like that's their goal with the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility is 100% parity of first-party titles. So any first-party Microsoft title that was on the 360 is going to work on the Xbox One eventually. So I feel the same thing with the original Xbox. There was a really good article on IGN about like the history of backwards compatibility and like the process behind getting the games up and things like that.
Yeah, for the Xbox One, they have to do a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it's not as simple as just like hitting save as. Or something. They have to do a lot of work. So I understand, but Halo is a pretty big priority.
I feel like it's going to get there. Just they want to start rolling out other games first. There are a lot of original Xbox games I would like to see on the Xbox One, maybe even before Halo. A lot of hidden gems, like Crimson Skies is a hidden gem, I would say. Fusion Frenzy, I know, is a cult classic. Dead to Rights, I'm surprised people forgot about that series.
I did.
That's good. That's coming back. It's weird that Blood Rain 2 and Red Faction 2 are on here rather than the original releases. But whatever.
The Overlord says, what will they replace the black and white buttons with?
I think the bumpers, the left and right bumpers.
Oh, did the Xbox not have bumpers? The original?
The original Xbox did not have bumpers. It had a black button and a white button. On any original Xbox game that can be played on Xbox 360, that's what they did. They remapped it to left and right bumper.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yes. And then I just want to say real quick, the game Black is on here. That was the Criterion-made first-person shooter. That game sucks.
I remember it was a big deal when it came out.
It was a big deal when it came out.
Is that because the environment was destructible or something?
The environments were beautiful and destructible, and then like all this other crap. The game was boring as hell. It was just so like one note, and I don't understand why everybody like lost their mind for that game.
I think it was a tech demo, pretty much.
It was, but it was like one of the best reviewed games of that year, and that is why I started losing faith in games journalism. Not really, but
because but like you didn't like their Black review.
No, I didn't like their Black review. That was.
Megan Elizabeth says Switch Update 4.0.1 removes GameCube adaptive functionality.
What?
Don't believe you.
Wow, that's.
I'm going to select that and Google it.
Yeah, Google that because that's a big damn deal. Jesse McEwen with a $5 super chat. GameCube controller support is no longer working with the recent update. Damn.
Oh yeah, this is from 2 days ago.
Jesse McEwen paid money, so that means it's true.
Yeah, screw you, Megan Elizabeth. Thank you for the update though. GameSpot, Nintendo Switch Update 4.0 also. Oh no, this is telling us that it adds it. Is there an update? All right, yes, we know, we get it. No, these are all saying that it works.
Huh. We're gonna have to test that then later, or you're gonna have to.
Does it have? Wait, is there even an update? New Switch update out now. 1 hour ago. This is breaking news. This is Nintendo Everything. Switch has received another new firmware update. Nintendo has started distribution of version 4.0.1 for all users. According to Nintendo, the update makes general system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience. That is the most general statement they can make. This includes a change with regards to the HDMI connection process specification to match that of version 3.0.2. In doing so, video and sound output issues with some TV models has been addressed. That's not saying anything about the GameCube adapter.
You know what I think? If that's true that the GameCube adapter doesn't work anymore, they probably released that as a mistake. Like it was too early to do.
Absolutely.
Like they wanted to wait until they were able to announce GameCube.
But rolling it back just brings up more red flags.
Yeah.
You know? That something is coming.
Yeah.
Now I think that there's an actual Smash Brothers game coming out for
Smash Brothers or Virtual Console or something.
No, I think it's bigger than just Virtual Console now.
I feel like it's going to be Virtual Console because they still have to announce their Netflix style thing and the actual Virtual Console itself.
Right.
So
I believe that the Virtual Console is a big deal, but them rolling it back, it seems like it's a little bit of a bigger deal.
Right.
Guys, if somebody has proof that they removed GameCube controller support, link me, and our mods will keep it in the chat.
yeah.
General system stability improvements. Change the. Yeah, not even NeoGAF. There's been a lot of controversy with NeoGAF lately. Do you have an article about that? Because I didn't actually get an article about that.
I don't have an article about it. I just figured.
Basically, the owner, the guy who started NeoGAF, he's apparently was accused of some sexual assault, just like everybody. On every sleazeball is being found out.
Yeah.
So and then all of the mods left, and then it was just NeoGAF just exploded.
Yeah.
Because there was nobody to moderate.
They tried to. They closed down, then they tried to start up again, but it's been like a crapshoot ever since.
Yeah.
Some of those mods went and formed a new forum site. I think it's called Restart Era.
It cannot be hard to make a forum website.
Yeah.
It's just a forum website.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah. So there's that.
I don't see any proof that is it Game Explain? I'm gonna go to Game Explain. I bet you Game Explain has a video on it.
Probably. While you do that, I'm gonna continue with the Microsoft news.
Go for it.
The Kinect is dead, officially. Did you hear about this?
No.
Microsoft,
But I'm so happy.
Microsoft has officially stopped manufacturing the Kinect accessory for the Xbox One.
Thank
as of
God.
today. I don't think this is the website. Maybe it is. I think this was broken by fastcodesign.com. Manufacturing of the Kinect has shut down. Originally created for the Xbox 360, Microsoft's watershed development camera and voice recognition microphone sold about 35 million units since its debut in 2010. But Microsoft will no longer produce it when retailers sell off their existing stock. The company will continue to support Kinect for customers on Xbox, but ongoing developer tools remain unclear. So yeah, it's about time. It's interesting because we all just assumed it was dead and that like they would support it, because the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S, God, those are stupid names, don't have a port for it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to buy like a $40 adapter.
I did not know
in order to use it. So they put that out. If you already owned a Kinect, it was free for a little bit, the adapter. But like no games supported anymore. Nobody even really uses it. Like they kept slowly removing functionality from like the UI, like Kinect functionality.
That's a little bizarre. Why not just keep what you have? Unless it's like totally broken.
I mean, it kind of was. All the motion stuff like never really worked.
Yeah,
it worked, but never to the extent that.
So, Jesse McCowan in the chat linked us Reddit post. GameCube controllers no longer work on the Nintendo Switch update 4.0. And this links to nothing. The Reddit post. Can someone test GameCube controllers? Oh. Yep. A lot of reports saying that it stopped working. So that's not good.
No,
that is sad.
It is sad, but it has the capability, so it's probably coming back.
I would say. Yeah. Right now, I mean, there's nothing that could really use it. I guess Mario Kart, but the buttons are all weird.
Yeah.
So next year, we'll get GameCube controls again. Maybe that's why they got rid of it, because they didn't want people playing stuff like Mario Kart or Pokken with a GameCube controller.
But I don't see how that would give you any like advantage or disadvantage, really.
It wouldn't give you an advantage. It would make things worse, and that's probably why they didn't want you using it, because the buttons aren't laid out correctly,
right?
And they would have to flip the B and A buttons.
Yeah.
So instead of doing that for each game, they just decided to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Okay.
So thanks for letting us know that, guys.
Yep.
But yeah, Kinect is stupid. I'm glad they got rid of it.
Yeah. A lot of these articles I've been seeing talking about how like Kinect was like much more innovative than like I originally thought it was, because they keep crediting it with like, because the voice recognition on it was very good.
Yeah.
And it predates
At the time.
And it predates things like Siri and Alexa and the Google thing, whatever the hell it's called.
Google Home.
Google Home, yeah.
Oh,
and
I don't know what the actual thing is called.
yeah, like
Okay, Google. Yeah, I don't know.
And
Okay, Google, text mom, I have diarrhea.
see if that actually works.
Yeah.
Also,
Send.
the face camera, the camera on it that like can recognize your body, worked in Microsoft to doing it. No one else could do it properly. They've been crediting that with eventually leading to the iPhone X, the face recognition technology.
The way the Kinect read your body was very innovative and very revolutionary in science and whatnot. It was a very cheap way to do 3D body scans and stuff. And a lot of developers ended up using it, like especially indie developers who couldn't afford like a big setup. So like it was a big deal. And a lot of people took Kinects and strung a bunch of them together and made, like whole rooms.
Yeah, it had a second life in like the hacker community, and like other industries were using it for things.
So it was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was garbage for its original intended purpose.
Apparently, the company that developed the image sensing technology in it was bought by Apple, and that technology is now in the iPhone X to recognize your face.
Atten says, Bobby, just set off my Google. Yo, but did it work though?
That's what's important. So yeah, Kinect is dead. Long live Kinect or whatever.
Did anybody's mom get a text? Yeah, screw Kinect. We have a Kinect because
we have a 360 Kinect
because the Xbox that we have came with it.
Yes, I was apparently an Xbox One Kinect is only like $50, $60, and I was tempted to get it because the voice commands do work very well.
I hear that the Xbox One UI is going through a lot of issues.
When it originally came out, it was designed for you to use your hands,
right?
And then like slowly, it's been like changed dramatically to not be that. Like I just turned it on for the first time in like a while the other day, and it was completely different. Everything's topsy-turvy.
We have that great Star Wars Kinect game.
That game is trash.
The Han Solo dancing one. We have that.
Not good. So yeah.
I'd like to bring up. Oh, we got to talk about Animal Crossing.
I guess we do have to talk about Animal Crossing.
Oh, that link actually works. Guys, Animal Crossing is coming to the phone, and we knew this.
Yes.
This is obvious news. Mm-hmm. We knew Animal Crossing was coming. But they had an exclusive Nintendo Direct only about this yesterday, and I had no idea. They were even doing this, and apparently it was everybody knew but me.
Yeah.
This is from Polygon. Animal Crossing's first mobile game, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, will be launched in late November, Nintendo announced during a direct presentation about the project. Pre-registration for the game is available on both iOS and Android now. In Pocket Camp, players manage their own campsite. They can personalize and build up both their character and their campsite, which they decorate with a variety of buildings and furniture. Furniture can be crafted through collectibles. This system works by visiting nearby, quote, recreation sites, doing favors for the animal inhabitants, and collecting rewards. After that, players head on over to Alpaca Blacksmith Cyrus with their new crafting materials to create furniture. Different animals have different furniture preferences, so creating and decorating the campsite with their ideal pieces will entice them to come visit the campsite and increase players' quote friendship level with them. That's a new feature for the series, and players can now keep an eye on how much an animal likes them. Cyrus can also be commissioned to build different amenities like pools and new places to check out. These take some time. and my whole thing, I got an ad that like moved the whole chat up, and now everything's screwed up. Where'd it go? I lost my place.
Well, I just checked to see if it made it to the App Store yet. It has not,
No,
but it is out
not
in Australia
It is?
already. Yeah.
Straight up out?
Yeah.
Oh, so soon. I would bet like in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll come to Android first, I think.
Yeah, but apparently it's on both iOS and Android in Australia.
Damn.
So,
All players can go seek out materials by visiting beaches and islands. For the free-to-play game also has microtransactions. Leaf tickets can be traded for materials or to speed up the time it takes to build an amenity, and players can either earn them in-game or buy them with real money from the eShop, from the shop. You buy them from Tom Nook.
of course you do.
Yeah. So Tom Nook is going to be taking your actual money. A more familiar feature in Pocket Camp is fishing. Okay, I don't care. Best of all, players have their own camper that they can customize and upgrade inside and out.
Nice.
But they've still got a mortgage to pay off. Although you could probably pay it with real money.
Yeah.
Although instead of owing Tom Nook, they'll owe thousands of bells to a trio of Penguin brothers. Interesting. A multiplayer feature lets players exchange ID numbers to visit each other's campsites. They can make friends or even offer up some kudos if their campsite is especially inspiring. First announced in spring 2016, Nintendo originally planned to release the Animal Crossing game for smartphones sometime before the year was up. The release of Super Mario Run that fall, however, caused the company to move the blah, blah, blah. So things got weird. It was supposed to come out last year. It looks like they spent a lot more time on it. So the things to note, major thing, microtransactions.
Yeah.
We knew this was happening.
Right.
It's a free game. Mm-hmm. I understand. It seems very much play to win, except that winning... What is winning in Animal Crossing?
In Animal Crossing, no. I mean, Animal Crossing was the game most likely to come to the phone. It's the most cell phone game-like game Nintendo has.
I have a little bit of a problem with this.
What's that?
And it's that I think this is... Animal Crossing is the perfect franchise for the phone. The perfect franchise for Nintendo to put on the phone. Mm-hmm. I think that they should just make a full Animal Crossing game. Them making it a campsite purposely limits it, purposely makes it smaller. It seems like there's a lot in it.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot you can do, so it's a little too soon to say that, but instead of making a smaller... I guess they're leaving themselves room to then make a game on the Switch, so people would then want to upgrade.
Right.
But this has potential to sell 1 billion units.
Right.
This has potential to be Farmville. The current generation's Farmville. Like, moms are going to get this, but if they limit it like that, if it's not as full featured as the Animal Crossing 3DS. The Animal Crossing 3DS was a huge success.
Yeah.
I know a ton of people who played the hell out of that every single day. So capturing that magic and putting it on the phone, I think, would be super easy. But they need to go all in.
I feel like the reason why they kept it to a campsite is because they still view the iOS and Android marketplace more as supplemental to the Switch and the 3DS. That's so they give you a little taste of Animal Crossing, basically saying, "Hey, you want the full thing? Come over to the Switch. We got Animal Crossing, whatever. It's a whole country that you can explore."
I agree. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
but I think that there's more potential on the phone for a game.
No, there definitely is. But Nintendo right now still thinks the phone is just ancillary.
Yeah. So I hope that this knocks it out of the park. I hope that this becomes their main Animal Crossing game. I hope that they see that this game, when people think Animal Crossing, they will start to think of the phone game. Because your average Joe Schmo doesn't know that Animal Crossing exists on consoles.
Yeah.
It's not that popular.
Yeah.
Of course, gamers know, but like your average guy is probably going to now associate it with a phone if it knocks out of the park the same way something like Farmville did. I don't want to say Pokemon Go because it can't translate to the real world.
Yeah.
I guess you can like share friend codes and stuff, but I think it has potential to be a Farmville.
Right.
Basically, get Mom on it.
Yeah. Oh God, I can only imagine.
Just reading the chat here, and nobody cares about Animal Crossing. It seems I almost called it Farmville. That dude, Animal Crossing, wasted nearly 50 hours of my life on a 240p screen.
Damn.
There you go. See, that was a very popular game.
Yeah.
But that game was so popular because there was so much to do in it. Mm-hmm. This game needs to have a lot to do in it. It is very customizable from what it seems. And yeah, I don't think the microtransactions are going to break it.
Games a Lot says it comes out in November. Think it released early in Australia by accident, but Mr. Brockarock, soft launches in Australia are done to check servers and to make sure the strain can be controlled in a smaller setting. That's true. A lot of app developers, especially game developers for cell phones, will release in Australia and New Zealand, that area to like stress test, basically beta testing.
Well, okay then. My last story here is that Wolfenstein 2 has no multiplayer for a very good reason. And sorry, page is not found.
I got it up here. It's from PC Gamer, former Bioware guy, Manveer Hare. I know I butchered that wrong.
He's a rabbit.
Recently gave an interview in which he said that Electronic Arts is prioritizing more open world games because they're easier to monetize and can be done more or less indefinitely. Yet this recent game industry report, current machine games guy Tommy, Tommy said his studio is doing the exact opposite with the upcoming Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, because cramming in multiplayer would detract too much from the story it wants to tell. The only way we can create these super immersive narrative experiences is if we solely focus on the single player. Having a multiplayer component in this work process would just dilute it all. That's the danger if you try to do two things at once. Now, the Machine Game's first Wolfenstein game, New Order, didn't have a multiplayer. Single player only. It was so much better for it. You could tell that they were focused, they were determined, they put out one of the best first-person shooter stories in the last 5 years.
And it just doesn't need a multiplayer.
Wolfenstein, the original Wolfenstein games never had multiplayer. It wasn't until Return to Castle Wolfenstein that they put in a multiplayer.
Which one was the free multiplayer? It was like a free multiplayer.
Enemy
only.
Territories.
That was a very good game.
Yes.
It was a little broken.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at all these multiplayer games that people are playing on PC now. It was similarly broken.
Because then they had 2009 Wolfenstein game, which was just called Wolfenstein, and that was a situation where they had a single player and a multiplayer, and neither of them were any good. It almost ruined Raven Software.
Do you remember Doom 3?
Yes.
That had a multiplayer. Why the hell did it have a multiplayer?
Doom had a multiplayer.
I know, but Doom 3, it didn't need it.
I feel like Doom, like you sort of expect it to have a multiplayer because it's always had multiplayer, whereas Wolfenstein never did.
Doom's multiplayer was not like a Quake. Like Quake's multiplayer, that was a big deal.
Not to us, because we played Doom like
I guess
after
right.
Like it was Doom. We played it like knowing that it was Doom and it was a big deal. Still a good game, but to us,
Quake had already happened.
Right.
Yeah, that's
pretty
true.
much.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. I take it back.
So,
still, Doom 3's multiplayer was garbage.
Yeah,
I didn't like Doom 3. You liked Doom 3.
I liked Doom 3. I liked.
I think it was like super overrated.
Last year's Doom was a lot better.
Yeah, I will be playing that in a week.
Yes,
or whenever it comes out.
But what they're saying about Wolfenstein, this is what the guys who made Spec Ops: The Line have always talked about, how their single player would have been so much better had they not been forced to make the multiplayer. The Tomb Raider reboot, same thing. They just forced to cram in a multiplayer that didn't have to be there.
We talked about this last week.
Yes.
We talked about game developers. Well, we talked about how EA is basically going the way of multiplayer. They want everything to have multiplayer so they can squeeze out life out of a game. And we're saying that doesn't have to happen.
Yeah.
So everybody, if you agree with that, if you agree that we need single player games in our lives, buy Wolfenstein.
Yes. You should buy Wolfenstein anyway because it's going to be good.
I probably won't till it comes out on the Switch next year.
Right.
But
I'm still debating because I really want to play it. But yeah, go and buy Wolfenstein.
I think Doom on the Switch has multiplayer.
Yes.
I think it has a full featured multiplayer.
Yeah.
$2 super chat from QB. Thank you, QB. Finally here to watch Wulff Den live, and he uses both of our emotes.
Thank you.
We need more emotes.
We do.
Guys, still 5 more sponsors till I place Mario plus Rabbids. I'm going to put a cap on that because it's been a long time.
It has.
I think,
You want to say 2 weeks?
let's see the calendar.
There it is.
So, this is episode 95, 96,
Yes.
97.
By the 100th episode. How's that?
Hold on. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That would be November 29th. So that's perfect.
All right. You have until episode 100 to get 5 more people to sponsor us in order to get Bob to play the surprise hit of the year.
The game that I very much don't like, even though I've never played it.
Right.
We got a lot of games to play on our Sunday streams. Tomorrow night at midnight, I will be playing Mario Odyssey whenever I get that. Hopefully that's when it comes out. And then on Sunday, I will be playing Mario Odyssey again. And then next week, I will play Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I said. I wrote out a timeline, and I forgot about Sonic Forces. I want to play Sonic Forces.
Yeah. I want to play it too, but I'm scared.
I'm scared to pay $60 for. Oh, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, $3 super chat from Fred because he cannot be forgotten. When we get some tweets of the week, yo, Fred. Oh, there he is. There he is coming in.
I got 2 more stories.
Oh, let's do that. And then,
All right.
and then we'll do the tweet of the week.
I'll just do it real quick. Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, baby.
Metal Gear Survive, Konami's first Metal Gear game without that son of a bitch Hideo Kojima bringing out the budget of the game. The real Metal Gear that you definitely want has a release date of February 2018. So make sure you get that, and eventually it'll be a pachinko machine, and Konami will never make a game again.
AJ corrects me. Sonic Forces is $40. I forgot.
Really?
Yeah, it's $40 because they know.
Yeah, I guess.
Metal Gear Survive, I'm intrigued because Metal Gear 5, the mechanics and the gameplay was so good that I think Metal Gear Survive might be okay at the very least.
Yeah, no. Moving on. Let's talk about movies because we haven't all show. The runtime for Justice League came out. And this is interesting.
It's 5.5 hours long with 2 intermissions.
It's just under 2 hours.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty short.
Actually, no, sorry. It's 121 minutes, which is 2 hours.
Okay.
So
So, wait, how long was Batman vs. Superman? 2.5?
2.5.
Yeah.
And the director's cut was 3.
Yeah, no, I'm not in. I'm not. I don't want that.
For comparison, The Avengers was 2 hours and 23 minutes. Mm-hmm. But a Justice League, a movie that has to work in all these new characters, all these high concepts, that has to bring back Superman, not a spoiler.
High concepts.
Yeah, it's got to work in the Amazons, Atlantis, Apocalypse, Steppenwolf, Doomsday, Darkseid, the Parademons, like all of that stuff.
Oh, what is this now? $2 super chat from LKM Cherokee. Thoughts on Oz Effect and Lonely Place of Living?
I'm behind on those. I'm very much behind on those. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You could take your $2 back because I can't answer.
Simone Stick says that 121 is with end credits.
So it's even shorter than that.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's officially the shortest of the DC movies so far. And the fact that it's, that it is the shortest, like, it makes, we know already there's a lot cut out. And that this had to go through reshoots and re-edits and all this other junk. So is the 2 hour runtime a good thing? Is what we're trying to figure out. Good for the story that they're trying to tell.
It's a good thing because I don't want to sit through another Batman vs Superman.
Right.
So it'll
hurt less.
It'll hurt less.
It'll hurt a lot less. So
we know what this movie is going to be.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, shorter is fine.
I mean, with the exception of Wonder Woman, all these movies got like director's cuts anyway. Mm-hmm. So be prepared for the 4-hour Justice League extended edition.
That'll be better.
Just slightly.
Yeah. Everybody will say it fixes the movie.
Even though like it's just minor improvements. It'll make the movie make sense, but it doesn't change the overall quality of the movie.
Right.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go to the tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week.
I gotta get over here. Oh, and my internet crapped out. Hold on, please. One moment. I'm pretty sure we've had tweet of the week from this. Oh, I got Mario's dick on screen still. Where are you? Tweet of the week. Oh, did it get all screwed up from our little hacker? No, it didn't. All right, so I want you to read this.
Okay.
Once it loads. It's by Queso OK, which I feel like we've had before.
Probably.
The tweet says, "Why am I like this?" And you got to read the caption.
Do you want me to try to read it?
Yep.
A bomb made right out of spirit. A spirit bomb, even.
It is
Snagglepuss.
Making it with the Dragon Ball Z background, make it a spirit bomb. A bomb made it right out of spirit.
A spirit bomb, even.
We're getting a little too flamboyant. He was less flamboyant.
No, he was very flamboyant.
He was, but he was.
He was toned down because it was the 60s and you couldn't really go all full flamboyant.
We're going a little too flamboyant.
I should point out that
a bomb made right out of spirit. No, that the spirit we're doing like a stereotypical gay man, and that's not what he was.
Yes, he was.
No, he was. But
he was.
But he wouldn't go spirit. He wouldn't do.
It wasn't as for a cartoon. It wasn't
spirit. It was spirit.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's difficult.
It's very hard. Yeah.
Snagglepuss.
I should say that DC
exit stage left.
DC has been doing like all those weird like Hanna-Barbera reboots and stuff. They're doing a Snagglepuss one in modern times.
Oh,
and he
yes.
Is very flamboyant.
Yes. That tweet.
He is out and about.
That tweet is a week old.
Yeah.
But it came into virality the day after Wulff Den Live last week. So there it is.
I have a tweet of the week from Monday that I just put in the keep if you want to throw that up there.
I will go to it right now.
This is a treat. This is a tweet from Master...
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's at the
top. Okay, there it is.
From Mastertainment to director James Gunn, director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, with a philosophical question for his Monday.
Is Halloween getting too sexy for kids? And it is a picture of a full-grown man wearing a Rocket Raccoon outfit, and it's not sexy at all.
Yep.
Very, very good.
Yeah. All right.
Also, apparently there's a Venom movie.
Yeah,
that was a tweet.
It started production. Venom is going to be, like the actual Venom character is going to be motion captured the way they do Planet of the Apes. So they're going to get Tom Hardy in a full gray suit.
Cool. Andreas Gonzalez says, "Y'all sound like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. I got news for you. He sounds like Snagglepuss."
Yeah.
Exit. Stage left. All right. Well, now it's where we talk to you guys.
Yes. You can tweet at us using the hashtag WolfDenLive, or you can, if you watched last week's video, you can leave a comment and we will answer it this week.
Yes.
How about that?
So I want to go to the 18th here. No. Yes. Okay. Simone Stig, what are you most excited for, Thor or Justice League? Thor. Which do you think will make more money?
Justice
League. Probably Justice League, yeah. Because like you said, I didn't realize how bad Thor has. Thor is like the least favorite of all of the Marvel movies.
I feel like this one, this is going to be the best grossing Thor, definitely. But in term, like, compared to like what Justice League's going to do, or compared to what the other Marvel movies this year have done, I don't think it's going to come close. Plus, Justice League, like, that's, you know, the hype of getting everybody together. Everybody's still riding high on Wonder Woman. Everybody loves Batman. Superman's a big deal. Justice League is bigger than the Avengers. I've heard it compared. The fact that the Avengers got a movie before Justice League is the equivalent of Kiss getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I like Kiss, but yeah.
Yeah, the Justice League is a bigger deal. Or it was, at least when we were growing up.
Well, always. It's always been.
Well, not anymore. I would say Justice League is not as popular anymore.
Well, no. The thing about, because Justice League is much, cause it's like Superman. Everybody knows Superman.
Right.
Like, everybody can recognize Superman. Just like everybody knows Justice League, everybody recognizes the Justice League. But there's been all this other stuff to come to eclipse it. So whether or not it can reach the same heights as that has come to pass it remains to be seen. I think it can, because I think people still hold Justice League is much more well known and much more prestigious in a way. I don't want to use that word.
I think it's losing that. Because there haven't been like Saturday morning cartoons.
No.
Well, they just don't do that anymore.
No. Well, there's Justice League Action, which just came out. Batman the Brave and the Bold has been on for years, and that had like the Justice League on it a lot. The Justice League animated series is still regarded as one of the best comic book cartoons, period.
I'm just saying, like, somebody who's like 10 years younger than us probably thinks the Avengers are a much bigger deal.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like in pop culture.
Yeah.
Because of the Avengers movies.
Right.
Because they did so much
This
justice.
is now the Justice League's chance to remind everyone.
And that's sad.
And they,
Augustin Soto, #Wulff Den Live. I think Nintendo thought no one will notice the GameCube controller functionality, or it was a mistake, but it will come back. It was definitely a mistake.
Yeah. It's definitely going to come back, though.
I don't think they expected nobody to realize it.
Yeah.
Game Explain just tweeted, our Super Mario Odyssey review goes up in just under 11 hours. That is very early.
Wow.
That would be tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy.
From last week, Morden Solis left 3 comments, and I'm going to respond to them all because they're very interesting.
We got to start like reading these comments
We do.
before we actually start.
1, your opinions are fundamentally different from the normal consumer mindset. People prefer to pay $60 and then $30 in small increments rather than $90 all at once.
Did we say we'd rather pay $90 all at once?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we said
No.
that.
I think what we were trying to get at was the problem is you pay $60 for a game, and then over time you're slowly paying more and more and more to keep the game going, to do better in the game, to get more content, when, you know, previously you just bought the game. That was it. You just bought it once. You didn't have to keep giving them money for things. Especially like things that, equipment or cosmetic designs or weapons or characters and things like that.
We did say that games eventually are going to cost more money.
Yeah.
But that's not a commentary on what the general consumer would rather do. You know? The general consumer would rather pay the cheapest amount up front.
Yeah.
You know?
He also said, what is with this mental gymnastics? First, you're sad that Visceral got axed. Then you said that the hardline single player, which was made by Visceral, is garbage. Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
You can be sad that a developer shut down, a developer that made a lot of good games that you like the Godfather game, Everything or Nothing, the Dead Space games, and then took a misstep with, one bad Battlefield game. Also, a lot of people lost their jobs. That's really sad.
Yes, defend Visceral. They made a lot of good stuff, but you cannot play Battlefield Hardline and say this is a good game. Everybody hates EA.
Yeah.
It looks like. Ryan White says, I feel like saying Shadow of War is more, quote, more open world than it needs to be without playing it is pretty dumb. It's a fantastic game. Did we say that?
I said that.
You said that.
I
Okay.
said that.
Shadow of Mordor was probably more open world than it needed to be.
Yeah,
And that's
definitely.
where you get the idea that War is more open world.
Because, it's a typical sequel. Everything's bigger, all that stuff. Everything I've seen of it makes it look like it is that. It's a bigger open world, more things to do.
That's what we were talking about last week, is that these publishers are forcing these games to be bigger and more grandiose, spending all this money on needless crap, just filler, just like they did in Fallout.
Yeah.
It just wasteland, and wasteland is important to the Fallout series, but it's not. It's an unfortunate setting for a game where there's just nothingness for miles, And
the fact that in Shadow of Mordor you have to do pretty much everything over again when you get to the next section of the game, the other side of Mordor.
Yeah, it's the point being, games don't have to be bigger to be better.
Right.
You can have a nice, quaint game that's just packed with stuff.
Yeah.
It's better to have everything work than just have just a big empty space just to be like, oh, it's bigger than Skyrim. Oh, I like this one. Sweet Sukiban says, you guys really need to stop giving crappy websites like Polygon and Kotaku traffic. They are crappy gossip rags that masquerade as video game sites. Here's the thing, my guy. We are reading their articles, so we are taking traffic away from them, if anything.
Yeah. You don't have to go to Polygon or Kotaku. You just come to us.
Yeah. Yeah, they do some crappy stuff, but for the most part, I like them.
Yeah.
You just got to know. It's just like regular news.
Yeah.
You got to know. You got to be. You got to form your own opinions. Even when you're listening to us, you don't have to agree with us all the time.
Alex Jones, hopefully not the Alex Jones. Doom isn't that long of a game. If you don't collect everything, then it's around 6 hours. However, if you factor in the collectibles, then it is a fairly long game and around 10 to 12 hours. Sorry, I'm just being nitpicky. I'm probably just bad at the game.
Video Boy says, Metroid Prime 4 should have multiplayer, I think. Metroid Prime Hunters on DS had an awesome multiplayer using the DS local connectivity, and it was great. I wonder if Nintendo will add download play to the Switch one day so you can play games with your friends through local connectivity even if you don't own them, with some minor downsides, of course. That would be awesome, and I agree. Even though, it wouldn't be as good as like a... It would be good. It would be good. Yeah. It wouldn't be like this like world's like breaking like this is the best multiplayer ever.
Yeah.
But having a big budget multiplayer first person shooter that's exclusive to the Switch, that is online, that you could play with other people, I think would be a really big deal. Mm-hmm. So yes, I agree that it should have a multiplayer. Even though we just said not everything needs the multiplayer, that should have a multiplayer.
Muhammad Hader, have you guys ever bought something and thought, this is too nerdy, I've gone too far?
Yes.
Mostly no, because I'll be in the store holding it in my hand going, I shouldn't.
There's a lot of Sonic toys that I'm just like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah. I was in Target today and it had a sign that said 20% off all Star Wars toys. I'm like, what are you doing to me? I bought my first Force Awakens action figure the other day.
What is it?
It was Old Man Luke. It was the last one they had.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those Nendoids, you know what I'm talking about? They're like, there's that meme online that's like, people compare them to Pops, but they're like so much better than Pops, and they're also like 4 times more expensive than Pops. They're let me see if I can pull up a picture here. They're really cool, and they make like, there's like Zelda ones and Sonic ones and like Solid Snake ones. Nendoroids. Yeah, you've seen these before. Let me pull them up on screen here. These little guys.
Oh, those things, yeah.
Yeah. I want all of these. But like, it's too much and they're too tiny.
Yeah.
So. Also, all of these statuettes. I want everything. The Sonic one we have, I want more of those. But like, those are like a little much. There's this giant Bowser one. That's insane. It's like this big.
I want a lot of Hot Toys.
Yeah, the Hot Toys are crazy.
Those are $250 a piece. I know.
And Sideshow collectibles.
Yeah. I know somebody who collects them, and he's got a lot.
which is crazy.
One of these days, I got to start hanging out with him again.
So you could just have them.
just rob him, rob him blind.
All right, I'm going to the chat.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, we already got a $5 super chat from
Look at that.
Aiden. See, that's how you get your thing read.
Yeah.
Immediately. I'm hoping the Justice League movie will be good because I've always liked DC way more than Marvel, but Marvel has just done a better job at planning their movies.
Yes.
Well, I think you have a lot to agree with here.
Yes, that is fundamentally the big difference. Marvel has been really good at their movies. They just have been. DC, yes, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies were great, but so far in their current plan, they've had one, unquestionable hit. There it is. When you have like 5 movies and people only really like one of them, that's a problem. So,
Kali Motion says, "Yo, Bob, the Mega Man Nendroids are fantastic." They are. AJ says, "Download Play is on Switch. Kinda. Namco Museum has a similar feature." Yes, I think that was in my video for cheapest Switch games because it's the only one that's $0 and it doesn't count as a game. Everybody's excited for Mario Odyssey.
Yes, I saw somewhere you can already like pre-order it and pre-download it.
Yes, AJ did that. I encourage you all not to download games early. Do not pre-order games, except that I will be pre-downloading this sometime tomorrow, but as late as possible because I want it on my system to play at midnight as soon as possible because I have to stream it.
Yeah.
But I encourage you all not to download it if you don't need it. If you're not going to play it at midnight, don't download it yet.
Yes.
Because we don't want to give these game companies the satisfaction of pre-ordering games.
Yes. LKM Cherokee. Hey, Will, are you going to do top 5 underrated Thor comics next week? No. However, will be another Thor video. It's going to be about the movies, though. So get ready for that.
Yay.
And that little MIDI God of Thunder I put at the end is going to be in it again because I stayed up all night trying to find it. When I finally found it, I had to go into the HTML of the web page to download it. So I'm going to use it again.
Oh, my God. Pretty Neat Person, good name, says, "What are your favorite Odyssey Kingdoms?" I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I'm just going to say New Donk City because it's New York City, but I haven't played the game yet. So I feel like I've gotten this question before. Yeah. Also, that Food Kingdom, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
That is Clickbait City.
Yeah.
That world is so colorful. It's nice for backgrounds.
Sook me. I just realized exactly how bald Will is.
Cool.
Yeah. Death comes for us all.
It's gonna happen to everybody.
Yeah.
I use minoxidil, that stuff, because I don't want to get rid of it. You don't care.
I don't care. That's why I've been wearing a hat, FYI.
We gotta get you a Wulff Den hat.
Yeah.
And then sell them.
A nice like the New Era embroidered ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we will sell them to you
for a high price.
For $1 million each. And you will love them. I've been using that stuff, but I had to stop because it was giving me chemical burns on my head.
And so that's why I don't want to do this
I might
crap.
start doing it again because I do not want to lose my head.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to this for dear life. I also think I'm going to make a shirt. Well, I think we're going to have a shirt.
Yeah.
For my, I'm trying to do a campaign for a video next week. It will just say Super Mario. MAH-RIO.
I like that idea.
Because that'll be easy to do.
Yeah. Live to Rock, what character do you think could fit in a new future version of the Fantastic Four? For example, having an adult version of Miss Marvel, Teenage Moon Girl would be interesting, in my opinion. I think a future version of the Fantastic Four should have Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, and the Thing. Just give me the Fantastic Four. Hashtag bring back F4.
Will, let's do this.
Yes.
You read the chat. I'm going to go over there and set up for you to play, what's it called?
Yeah.
The game. Okay? How's that
All right.
sound? All right. I'll be right back. Oh, well, you'll do the goodbye spiel after.
Yeah. I'll do all that. Just tell me when to say the goodbye spiel and I'll do it. LKM Cherokee, give Will Rogaine foam so he can have hair like Nightwing. I'm already older than Nightwing, and it took me a long time to get over that. So I don't need hair like him anymore. I just need to move on with my life. Let's see here. What else we got? Give me something good, chat. Viper, what shocks me about the DC movies is you'd think with Jeff Johns' background as Richard Donner's protege, he'd be better at this. I feel like the movie quality isn't so much Jeff Johns' fault because he was pretty much thrown into the position he was in like right after Batman vs. Superman fell apart, like the backlash from that, and it was too late to fix Suicide Squad. So he got thrown in like right in the thick of it. And he was like panicking to fix things and put things together. He's done wonders with the comics, and the current Rebirth initiative is pretty much his doing, and that's why it's great. So hopefully he can take that, from the comics and bring it to the movies. And as we've seen with Wonder Woman, so far he's done that.
I'm back because I realized that I can't do anything without basically completely switching everything over. Okay. So we're gonna say goodbye to the podcast listeners. We are stay tuned if you're live because we are gonna play the demo for Sonic Forces that is Japanese only. So if you're watching us on YouTube, don't go anywhere. If you're listening to the podcast and you want to see us play Sonic Forces, go to YouTube. But if you don't, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So say goodbye to the podcast.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for hanging with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. If you can't make it, we always put it up the next day on Thursday so you can watch it whenever the hell you want. If you're listening to this in audio version on iTunes, SoundCloud, and or Google Play, then subscribe to us there and rate us and review us because that helps us with placement on those respective stores.
Thank you, podcast. Goodbye, podcast.
Goodbye, podcast.
Goodbye.
YouTube. Over there.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I have to unplug this, so video's going bye-bye for a second.
Bye, video. All right. I'll leave my laptop, I guess. I'm standing. Oh, that hurts.
So they could see us in the corner.
All right.
Now I gotta get the switch set up here.
Yeah, you do that. While I'm over here, I'm looking at Bob's little toys collection. I see his amiibos, and I'm always tempted to buy a Ryu amiibo from Street Fighter, but I promised myself I wouldn't. After Duck Hunt Dog, I'm done. But this is just a really nice looking figure. I mean, look at this thing.
You can't have it.
I don't. I wasn't gonna ask for yours. I'm just saying I'm always tempted to get one for myself, but I said no.
All right, let's get this set up here. Let's turn this on. Do a little bit of this. Yeah. There you go. Now there might be some echo. Yeah, you can go ahead and play.
All right.
Oh wait, I gotta actually turn on this. Boom.
Oh yeah, my account's still here.
And now we're in. That was it. That was easy. You might have to raise the volume a little bit and make sure you talk loud.
Okay. I can do that. Sonic Team.
Simone Stig, thank you. Congratulations for over 70,000 subscribers.
Thank you. On the road to 100,000. Get that little plaque and then we can quit.
And that's it. Channel over.
Yep.
QB says, bring back the backlog. Soon.
Soon, we promise. Alright, I guess I'll just start at the top.
Yep. This is 3D Sonic.
Okay.
No, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. So you get all that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the bumpers do the...
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
So I wasn't touching the bumpers at all.
Yeah, it sucks if you don't know... Have you ever played the Generations, actually?
Very little,
okay.
Actually. Very little.
Because that comes into play, like, a lot later in the game.
Yeah, you can... I think it's B will slide kick them.
B does the...
I'm sorry, A.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh, apparently not good. Oh, you lost all your rings. Every single one of them, and you weren't able to pick them up.
Yeah. So then...
B.
Right.
I guess that's just to tell you to jump.
I guess.
And that's probably homing attack.
Oh, there's the rush. Okay, now I see what they're doing.
I really like his voice, his Japanese voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, he died. Miss.
Oh, you died. Oh, and that's the end of the line.
Ah. Yeah, that was like 30
Thanks
seconds.
for playing.
It's weird that's in English.
I know. Just skip this. Why
Yeah.
not? I think it's A, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like it's something I could get into. But the fact that they only give me like 30 seconds is not enough time. That felt very similar to Generations, but that was not even like why even bother putting out a demo that short? You get him?
Yeah, I got a giant spider.
Nice. All right.
Oh, it's twitching.
Ah! Hurry up!
Oh, go play.
All right. So which one's this?
I will deal with this spider later. That was a colorful spider too.
Ho ho ho! Yeah. Yeah, all the rings disappeared.
Yeah, that's it. You're done.
Oh my.
Yeah, you have a minute.
Okay. That other one did not feel like a minute.
I know, it doesn't feel like a minute.
I guess because Sonic games are going so fast. Yeah, all my rings are gone.
That's it, you're dead.
Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be really hard to get used to.
That is gonna be impossible to get used to.
And that's
yeah,
it, you're dead.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you have 8 seconds left.
Okay.
And you wasted half of that in a cutscene.
Yeah.
See ya. Thanks for playing.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I am so mad.
QB, often see Bob in his gaming streams. Cool to see both of you guys this time.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is what a gaming stream looks like, except usually I have a green screen behind
Yeah.
me. Do we have anything green?
No.
This should be see-through. Yeah.
Eh.
Wow, look at that.
One of these days I'm gonna set up my house to have a stream thing, but
It has to be better than this.
it's not.
So yeah, I have no idea what these extra
Yeah.
grappling hooks would do. That's the thing. You know how Sonic's got the homing attack?
Yeah. This is that version of
It
Home
uses
Attack.
a grappling
Okay.
hook. It's the same mechanic.
All
It's
right.
just the excuse for her is that it's a grappling hook.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna do the default one.
So, super chat from QB, new stream. Thank you very much, QB. I kind of want to play this game subtitled.
Okay, I got you. CR, okay.
Jesus says, or Jesus says, no more making fun at Nintendo demos. I don't know what that means. This ain't a Nintendo game.
I do like the Hoobastank songs though.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Fist bump.
I can't tell if I like that song. Like,
Here's the thing. I like
Yeah,
Crush
no,
40,
yeah. The butt rock of past Sonic games is amazing.
but I think it go now. That is insanely short.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, we can. Let's go back a little bit and see how short that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 60 seconds.
It doesn't feel like that though.
I want to play the 3D one
Okay.
now that I know that I have to use the bumper.
It's yeah. fist bump, like it's almost it's trying to be.
It's got synth. That's the thing that ruins it. It's not a guitar.
No, yeah.
That's what ruins it for me.
It's trying to do like the orchestral stuff like Sonic Colors and Generations had, while also trying to do the guitar rock of Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Colors had like a pop song. I still like the camera is like way too close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
The D-pad works though.
Yeah.
That's a nice little touch.
Yeah, ZR and
it's bothering me that I can't just go left and right on the D-pad. Oh, it kind of works though. It works until you get enough momentum, then you have to use the bumpers. Which is really annoying. Okay, all right. Now I already wasted 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you didn't get to it, but eventually there's a 2D part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get to it. I think this is it.
Yeah. This is where I died.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of things that bother me about this.
Yeah, I can.
2 seconds, 1 second, and that's it.
It was weird because like Sonic Generations is controlled very well, and like the buttons, and maybe because it's not in English, so I don't know what everything is. But yeah, it wasn't like it felt okay. It didn't feel as tight as Sonic Generations did. The length of play is way too short for a game like this. Like grotesquely too short. Especially for a Sonic game that were like, you know, things are going to be quick. We needed like a little bit more with each to get the feel of it.
So you gonna get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, but like I'm debating on whether or not to wait.
I mean, it is only $40.
Yeah. So maybe we'll see.
All right, guys, that's it.
Yeah,
that's that. You can play it yourself. Making a Japanese eShop account is really easy. You just have to make a Japanese account on your Switch.
Yep.
So you just make a new account on your Switch with a new email and set the region to Japan, and that's it. You make an account just like you would anything else.
Yes.
You don't have to actually put any money in. Julian says, Bob, I'm holding you responsible for my Odyssey Switch bundle purchase. You advertise the system so well, and Nintendo doesn't want to reward that with their program. You better have used our Amazon affiliate link in the description.
Please.
Because that is a big purchase.
Yeah.
Sonic is quick, so the demo was quick, Monstick says.
That's
a bad excuse.
There's quick, and then there's way too quick.
In my video, I said that the levels might be a minute long, and it looks like they're a little longer than a minute.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, long levels aren't a problem. That's part of the fun, is trying to beat them as fast as you can. But, like, the thing is, this is too short to even get a good feel of it.
Aiden says Sonic Adventure 2 had some great music rolling around at the speed of sound.
Yeah,
that was a great song.
Nobody's questioning the awesomeness of the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
That is the second best soundtrack next to Sonic 3.
Yep,
I would say. Guys, thank you for hanging out. That is it. I will be on Twitch and around 11 o'clock. So twitch.tv/Bob Wulff. Somebody hit me in the chat with the link. Unless everybody's gone. I think everybody's gone.
Yeah.
I'll just type it in. http://twitch.tv/Bob Wulff. Go there, and I'll be doodling the thumbnail for this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. We said all the spiel before.
Yes.
We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.